prevalent way of using Meal Garden right now, memberships, and then this idea of packages. So memberships are where you have a reoccurring fee, right? And it's an ongoing thing. And a package is where you have a one-time fee, and it's more related to a specific, maybe a specific eating behavior or a specific type. I think our most successful package is Healthy at Home. And that's just recipes designed to increase immunity. And, we've created these packages. You as a practitioner can grab it, put a price on it, put it on your website, and start selling it as an evergreen program, or you can create promotional codes, and you can do all kinds of things, right? So depending on what's most interesting to you, we can dive into the different more concrete examples or kind of action plans to get these things launched. But
oh my gosh, there's a lot. Holy smokes, a lot to unpack. Okay, so let's say for a natural nutrition coach who has taken our program and they're just starting out as a consultant, so they're coaching clients for nutrition, weight loss, immunity, whatever the client needs work for, but they also requested a menu plan. So where would a client or a practitioner begin? Because I love all these different aspects. And in fact, I'm going to do that with my own website after we get off this call. But for the newbie, someone who's just, starting out, where is the best place for them to begin with Meal Garden?
Okay, so this is the way I would approach that. And I guess some of the caveats here is that I would potentially, what's the best way to caveat this? Testing is paramount, right? So everything I say is it may or may not work, but if it doesn't work, that just means you have to adjust it a bit, okay? Because some people will incorporate a custom meal plan into that package price, right? That's what they'll do, and that's fine. I think the important thing is to make sure that you're pricing in meal plans somehow. Don't give away a meal plan. Do not give away a custom meal plan for free. It's not a good idea. If you want to incorporate, so with that caveat, what I see people doing is saying, okay, here's our package. I have a Meal Garden. I am going to set up the environment for you so that the recipes that show up in Meal Garden, the meals that are available to you, support our protocol or support our, when I say protocol, it's kind of the idea of it. Maybe the practitioner sets up the goals and says, okay, these are the daily goals in terms of calories, or in terms of maybe there's a specific nutrient that you want to, simple off the top of my head is, making sure you have a vitamin C goal for each day, just for that immunity, or something very simple idea. And they say, as a client, I don't like tuna. I don't like tuna, and my kids won't eat pickles. Okay, so the practitioner will go in and set up this environment in Meal Garden for this client, where they're going to say, hey, let's make sure that you get at least X grams of vitamin C a day, and make sure there's no recipes with pickles and there's no recipes with tuna, right? So now the client has this environment where they can start creating their own meal plans, which is really easy. They can go in, they can pick the recipes. Generally speaking, that's not that easy for people to do. They don't necessarily, some people will just pick it up and go, and that's great. Other people actually need a little bit more of a helping hand. And that's where the practitioner can step in and say, hey, for an additional fee, I can actually sit with you and we can build a custom meal plan, and I can show you how to do this. After the custom meal plan's built, right, then it's really, to your point, you're kind of like, okay, well, let's make sure that this meal plan is rescheduled every week. And let me show you how to swap meals, right? Because to your point, people might just eat the same thing kind of regularly unless their days change, right? And why would your day change? Your day might change from vacation. Your day might change from, events that your family's doing or your children are doing. Your day might change from just because you want to change, right? So there's all kinds of things that can change, that can impact those day-to-days. But just having that schedule provides a real level of comfort for people, right?
Yeah, so, even the weekend, right? People tend to eat the same from Monday to Friday, but totally different on Saturday and Sunday because their structure is totally different.
I love it. And there's practitioners that on what they do is they add to their calendar. They're like, okay, on Thursday, I'm going to prepare some fun weekend meals. And I'm going to share these. I'm going to broadcast these out on Friday saying, hey, here's 3 meals that I put together. that you can go ahead and add it to your meal garden. You'll see a grocery list. It'll automatically scale for your family, and boom, away you go, right? And that's how practitioners, like, it's a bit of a different thinking, right? Because when you get into using a platform, you're not only are you providing inspiration, but you're also providing that support, right? So a lot of practitioners that use Meal Garden and use memberships, they actually run kind of weekly or bi-weekly webinars where they invite their audience and they show them how to use their Meal Garden, right? They actually log in with their customers on the phone. They're like, this is how you use it, and this is how easy it is, and this is how you set it up, and this is like that's how they get people engaged, right? And to keep them engaged.